Hope again with a little bit more about the house we got. So I'm standing in the sunroom. I'm not going to show you what's in the house because I don't want to reveal any of what we've done in here yet. So we're going to go out the double doors to the outside so y'all can see what all we've got going on out here. So this is our off the back deck. We've got a few palm trees right now. A lot of the property is covered, at least the immediate close to the house property is covered in vines, and what we've discovered are called air potato vines. We are in the process of pulling them off of everything, but there's also a bunch of jasmine covering everything. And while I like jasmine and how pretty it smells, it has seriously taken over. It is wrapping up our banana trees. You can see over here, these banana trees are absolutely covered in vines, and we've cut some of them back. It's not as bad as it was, so a lot of this that I'm going to show you has been post clearing. Back here behind all of this, we've got a nice little area here that there's a fire pit we just found. So it's a nice little opening. I think we'll probably use it as a fire pit area. The previous owner had a lot of plantings and beautiful things, and that beautiful arbor there is covered in more of these air potatoes that are absolutely taking over our property. It's cutting up this pecan tree that's right here. So anyway, I'm going to go back around. Here again is the patio. From the patio, you take a turn, and there's a pathway that leads up to the pool. So I'm going to show you all the pool real quick. We've got lots of plantings. Here's a beautiful gardenia bush. It's massive. You can see there's an actual beautiful gardenia on it, which makes me so happy because I love how gardenias smell. So we've got some palm trees here. You can see there's more vines going up it. These are pine trees over here that are covered in, I believe, more air potatoes and wisteria and jasmine. So all of that's just viney and got to come down. But this is our pool area. So it needs some cleaning and all of that. We've done some, but we've got to get out and really get it going in the shape we want. By next summer, it should be perfect. So here's our pool. It's a beautiful area. It's completely enclosed. We've got lots of shade. So between the 8-foot depth of the pool and the shade around the pool, it stays pretty chilly, which is great for the summer. But now that it's starting to hit into fall, it's a bit chilly. So we've got a big oak tree back here, more pine and oak around it. There's just one small opening towards the back of the property where you can see, towards the front of the property where you can see into the pool area, but otherwise it's fairly secluded out here. We've got several palm trees. These are some smaller ones, and here's a massive one that we really like. We also, with the house came a hot tub. It is not functional at the moment. So we've got to get somebody out here eventually and see how we can get it fixed, because that would be nice as the fall and winter set in. So there's more plantings over here on this side of the pool. We eventually want to make this area here a tiki bar. My priority though first is some kind of bathroom out here by the pool, because it's a pain to run back in the house to go use the restroom. So this fence all along here was covered with air potatoes. My husband has just today been out swiping that off of the fence. There's more potato vines back here along the back of the fence that we haven't gotten to yet. That way I come down, but the side fence was way more covered than this back fence is. So, and this is the back of it. There is a diving board here that we will be removing. We don't really know what condition it's in, and for insurance reasons, it's just best not to have one. So, alright, so I'm going to walk you around the rest of the pool. Oh, I can't wait to get in it in a little bit. It is Labor Day today, so we're going to fire up the grill after a while and do some swimming and just have a good old time. May just be the two of us. We may see if some friends will come over, but whatever we do, it's going to be fun. So that's the pool area. We're super excited about the pool. It's been our dream for a while to have one. So up here is towards the front of the house, which I've seen some of, and it goes out to the street. I'm going to walk you through some of the back area if I can. The grass has gotten a little high again, so it's, you know, it makes me nervous to tromp through it too much. And I think the opening back here might be open enough for me to get through. Yeah. So this is where that arbor was. And she's got several like light posts out here. They've all got vines going up into them. Pat's cut some of it down. There's more wisteria and vines back here. And this is the back side of the pool with this massive vine covered who knows what. So through here we've got some an open area, if I can get around this tree. And there's the neighbors here. This is our property line. And back here we've got a nice little open area that I'm hoping to turn into a bit of a garden. Excuse me, at some point. So that'll be nice. Behind that is some more of our property about where the trees end. I don't know if you can see it on the video or not. That's where our property ends, is back behind there. We're going to put a trail or something up through there. Off to this side is a bunch of bamboo, basically. I'm going to walk you through here. And this goes behind the barn and everything. And takes you past a bunch of the bamboo. So I'm trying to look at the ground while I walk, so I don't step in stuff like, oh, well, that big ant bed. So here is just a ton of bamboo that's on the property. We're going to push it back a little. We don't mind the bamboo. We think it's kind of cool that we have it. So I'm just kind of showing you around. The previous owner left a bunch of stuff that was probably out here before. There's a big propane tank that I don't know if it's safe for us to move or what. And there's lots of weeds and trash and stuff to explore. And this is the pole barn, is what my husband calls it, because it's put up with poles. And there's all kinds of stuff that she left in there. Again, all kinds of fun stuff to explore and find little bits of stuff. So there's a path that goes through the bamboo, if you can see, to the back. I haven't been back there. It hasn't been cut and all of that. There's also another little shed here that my husband says is in fairly good shape on the inside, so we'll see. Here's the inside of the main part of the pole barn. There's workbenches and all kinds of neat stuff in there, excuse me, that have been left. So we're going to play in there another time. But the property goes back around. Again, y'all may not even be interested in this, but I'm so excited about having these 5 acres that it's super exciting to me. There are these beautiful bushes all over the place with these berries. I think my sister-in-law said they were called beauty berries. So there's quite a few of those. That looks like another, possibly big gardenia. Not real sure. Still learning to identify plants. And off to this side is some more of our property that goes back. There's a beautiful oak tree back here. I love oak trees. If you can see, oh, I'm shaking. Sorry about that. But there's a beautiful oak tree back there that our property extends back again where the trees end. There's farmland back there. So we've got no neighbors in the back, which is kind of neat. And then there's neighbors on the side, but we're not sure if anybody actually lives there or if they just keep it back there. And I'm not going to tromp to the very back. I'm wearing flip-flops right now. So, but this is the side property. It's kind of a little more open over here. It's not a big open field, but it's nice. And that goes back toward the house here and our basketball goal up here. where we've got a big burn pile that we're of some of the weeds and vines and tree trimmings that we've gotten. And there's some trash that was left. And our sea chicken, and there's a shed there that's in okay shape. The roof needs to be repaired some. It's got some leaks in it. And I think Pat's going to put some of his tools and stuff in there for the time being, but eventually he's going to get some other kind of structure and maybe turn that into a craft cottage for me, which I think is awesome. So, here's the pole barn again. And I think y'all saw some of this in the previous video. So Pat's gone medieval on some of the low-hanging tree limbs. And so we've got piles of stuff everywhere that got to be drug over to the burn pile. So that's it. I'm not going to go into the shed right now, well, the barn, because Pat went out there earlier and said that there are fleas all in it that we're going to have to spray in there for. And I don't want to drag those back into the house. So... but this is pretty much the property, at least a good little overview. If you come out, you'll get to see it a little bit more. But we're super excited about it. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour. And I've gotten good and warm, and there may be some pool dipping going on here soon. So thanks for checking out the rest of my house tour. And I will have more about what we've done to the inside at another time. Thanks. Bye.